Hello, YouTube, and today I wanted to go over some more Air Force versus Navy action, and I wanted to start off by first sharing with you my defeats from yesterday. So I had Zazak, which I went ahead and experimented with again. Of course, would be probably one of the worst heroes to go ahead and 5-star or 4-star. Get her on up to 2-star or 4-star, and for hero perks only, in my opinion. That's probably my best piece of advice for that. Same thing with TN Mew. TN Mew actually fared a little bit better. TN Mew and Savage, 41 versus 60. So this was something that was a little bit, like I said, he's probably one of the lesser heroes comparatively to the attacking heroes, but comparable to even Savage and such. And then we'll go over my win. My win was with Hartman and Savage. Now, one thing to note, of course, is that I do have the crit bonus, so it's a little bit more of a roll of the dice, so to speak, for being able to get those crits in and do that damage really effectively. So I do have a lot of crit stats, but of course, the crit damage is probably one of those things that is, like I said, a little bit lesser. And then I had a Hartman versus and Edward. That was yesterday. So those were my things yesterday. Today, I went ahead and focused on doing the same thing again, Hartman and Savage. I unfortunately was unable to defeat my opponent. And then we had Hartman and Savage, Hartman and Savage, Hartman and Savage, Edward and Savage. I'm sorry, Edward and Savage, Hartman and Savage. So my win actually was with a Navy versus Navy, which I felt I could go ahead and win with because I just felt like it was a little bit better of a match makeup based upon my attributes and my stats. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat him with Air Force today. But of course, the biggest thing to note is, like I said, that you want to go with those attacking heroes. If you're going to level up TN Mew, he might be a lower tier hero comparatively to Edward or Hartman or Savage. Some people say Savage is probably a little bit lesser of a hero. I've seen from results so far that Savage with a crit bonus is actually pretty decent. And as far as Edward goes, like I said, Edward has that bonus as well. So Hartman, of course, you could probably be able to deal some damage. We were unable to do Arthur Harris during Warzone exercises. I guess he's considered not a base hero, or based upon the stats of being able to challenge, you could not choose Arthur Harris. But I would say that Arthur Harris is probably a decent hero as well to be able to level up. So I had a question of what server I'm on. I'm on S796, and we have had some events to be able to one event to be able to unlock Suru, and a couple events to unlock Rockfield, but they were pay events, so I decided not to pay for them. If you would like me to get on up Dante to do a little bit more experimentation to see if he actually does well in SVS or something like that, it'll take some months for me to be able to 5-star him, or potentially, of course, 3 or 4-star him. So that's something that if you want to leave in the comments, of course, to see what he does, or if you're going to go ahead and experiment with him yourself, I would recommend, of course, over some of these other heroes, Dante and Suru and Rockfield. And this is specifically for Navy versus Air Force. So that's pretty much, like I said, my conclusion still is that Rockfield and Suru are probably some of the better heroes for Air Force versus Navy, Navy versus Air Force. So thanks so much for viewing. Go ahead and leave any likes or comments and stuff down in the description below. And just let me know, of course, further content that you would like to see.